Bold in blue, fueled by ambition, and finely tuned by a symphony of raw talent and strategic genius, this is Manchester City. Is it any wonder that they've sent shockwaves through the beautiful game and left us all asking one question? Is this the year they reign supreme in the Champions League? This is not just football, this is a new dynasty in the making. Let's delve into the heart of this sky blue cyclone and uncover the secrets of their undeniable power surge. Crowned English champions, Manchester City is a force of nature on a relentless charge that's transformed them into Europe's most formidable entity. A club in form, timing their crescendo impeccably, they seem to be orchestrating the perfect symphony for the ultimate goal, the European Cup. Said before, yes, but this time it's palpable. The cosmos seems to be arranging a celestial party in City's honour. The Champions League glory is tantalisingly within their grasp. First, they swarmed over RB Leipzig with a whopping 7-goal reign in the last 16. They followed this impressive feat with a masterclass against Bayern Munich, outsmarting the German Titans in the quarter-finals first leg. City fans are all too familiar with their club's turbulent love affair with Europe's elite competition. The memories of their tragic exit against Monaco in 2017, Tottenham in 2019, and the heartache against Real Madrid last season are still fresh. And the scars of the shocking defeat to Lyon in 2020 and Chelsea in 2021 final are indelible, with Pep Guardiola's tactics coming under severe criticism. Manchester City's Erling Haaland, a name that sends shivers down the spine of every rival team. He's a goal-scoring titan, a harbinger of football nightmares, and his recent performance in the Champions League showcases why. In his last 2 to 3 matches, he's netted a staggering 6 goals. Against RB Leipzig, he pillaged 5, equaling a long-standing record. Had Guardiola not rested his lethal weapon a half hour early, the record books might have needed rewriting. But Haaland isn't just a destroyer of weaker teams. He proved his mettle against Bayern Munich, a global powerhouse, scoring and assisting a goal each, demonstrating his relentless hunger. The latter part of the season has witnessed a Haaland in full throttle, netting 14 goals in 6 appearances and matching Mohamed Salah's 38-game Premier League season record of 32 goals. His voracious appetite for goals shows no sign of waning. And the Champions League? It's the stage where Haaland truly shines. Following his goal rampage against Leipzig, he expressed his love and pride for the competition, even admitting to feeling blurry in the head from his scoring frenzy. Could any manager reinvent a team's defense mid-season, sidelining the 2 top-notch fullbacks and making it look seamless? This is the Guardiola effect in action at Manchester City, with Joao Cancelo and Kyle Walker facing the brunt of his tactical genius. Cancelo, a key influencer in the team's previous 2 seasons, found himself sidelined by centre-back Nathan Ake, a move spurred by Guardiola's preference for Ake's defensive prowess. When Cancelo bristled at being left out, he was loaned out to Bayern Munich. Walker also didn't fit Guardiola's revised vision, a back 3 defense with dual holding midfielders. Declaring publicly that Walker cannot do it, Guardiola sent a message loud and clear: no player is too big to be reshaped or even removed. Kevin De Bruyne's form came under scrutiny. Haaland was instructed to integrate more into the team's play, and the entire squad got a wake-up call with Guardiola's surreal Happy Flowers rant post their 4-2 victory against Tottenham. His seemingly erratic outburst was actually a strategic power play. Erling Haaland may have basked in the limelight following City's triumph over Bayern, but in truth, the laurels of victory rest firmly on the shoulders of the defense. This defensive fortress allowed the rivals a mere single shot in the first half, a sign to their tactical prowess. The Bavarians did manage to test Edison in the second half, but their attempts were largely from a distance, comfortably handled by the Brazilian. Ruben Dias stood as a stalwart bastion, deflecting Bayern's every offensive effort. Equally sterling were Manuel Akanji and Nathan Ake, who proved their defensive mettle beyond a shadow of a doubt. John Stones displayed versatility, oscillating effortlessly between double pivot role, with Rodri in the midfield and covering at right back. City's defensive brilliance isn't a one-off feat. They boast the best defensive record in the Champions League, having let only 3 goals in their 9 outings. Furthermore, they've managed to keep clean sheets in 6 of their last 10 matches across competitions. Previously, last-minute defensive breakdowns, such as those witnessed against Real Madrid in 2022, have proven costly. However, the current defensive configuration, meticulously crafted to provide control of the back, exudes a sense of invulnerability. It seems that the team has built a fortress, one that might just see them to their long-awaited Champions League glory. Kevin De Bruyne, the Belgian maestro, seemingly weathers an unsettled rapport with Guardiola. He is, undeniably, the crown jewel of Guardiola's era and perhaps the most skilled player the Catalan coach has mentored since his time with Lionel Messi. De Bruyne's recent feat, the fastest player to notch up 100 Premier League assists, only further solidifies his stature. Despite such formidable feats, Guardiola appears perpetually discontented with him, engaging in public rebukes on several occasions this season. This tumultuous dynamic, strangely enough, seems to be a catalyst for the Belgian playmaker. After a subdued start to the new year, which saw him benched during City's loss to Tottenham, De Bruyne retaliated with unparalleled vigour. His virtuoso performance, featuring a goal and an assist in the victory over Arsenal in February, marked the onset of his return to peak form. He's the fuel behind Haaland's goal-scoring spree, terrorising opponents with incisive runs down both flanks and through the centre. An adversary's nightmare and a comrade's dream, that's Kevin De Bruyne. And it's precisely this duality that makes him an invaluable asset in high-stakes Champions League encounters. Last season, Jack Grealish's role in the Champions League was largely peripheral. He didn't start in any of the knockout games. His most memorable moments? A skirmish with Atletico Madrid's Stefan Savic in the tunnel and squandering a crucial chance against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. However, his second campaign with City has seen a marked transformation. Some might even argue that after Haaland, he's been the team's most impactful player this season. It's been a journey of evolution for the Grealish under Guardiola's tutelage. The once raw talent has been meticulously shaped into the quintessential Guardiola player. His defensive commitment is commendable, epitomized by his lung-busting sprint to thwart Mohamed Salah. In attack, Grealish's obedience to Guardiola's tactical demands has been nothing short of perfect. No longer the wild attacker, Grealish has evolved into a master craftsman in Guardiola's success-churning machinery. His transformation from bit-part player to integral contributor underscores the meticulousness of Guardiola's coaching and the potential Grealish holds. The evolution of the player is a testament to the adaptive nature of football and how, under the right guidance, talent can be honed to create a versatile, multifaceted player. It's this transformation that makes Grealish an essential cog in City's pursuit of Champions League glory. The road to Champions League glory is always fraught with challenges, but for Manchester City, it seemed that this year, that one name shone brighter in the constellation of adversaries: Real Madrid. The Spanish behemoth, a veritable thorn in their side, was poised to put a full stop on City's European dream this season. The first leg of their encounter echoed the past clashes, a tense draw leaving fans on both sides at the edge of their seats. But what transpired in the second leg was nothing short of extraordinary. Manchester City, roaring with a renewed vigour and a thirst for victory, put on a masterclass of football, dismantling Ancelotti's men with a decisive 4-0 triumph. This statement victory wasn't just about overcoming the Spanish Titans, but a reaffirmation of City's evolved prowess on the European stage. Now the final hurdle for City is Inter Milan. The Italians have showcased impressive resilience throughout the competition, but do not possess the same pedigree as Real Madrid. Guardiola's men, still riding the high of their victory over the Spanish giants, seemed primed to take on this challenge. Inter, despite their undeniable talent, might not have the depth or experience to withstand the onslaught from this rampaging City side, thus giving the Sky Blues a strong upper hand. The Etihad is tantalizingly close to finally basking in the glow of the ultimate European glory. As the blue moon rises over the Etihad, Manchester City fans hold their breath, their eyes on the prize that has eluded them for so long, the UEFA Champions League. Before we sign off, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed our deep dive into City's Champions League journey, and hit the subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest developments in this thrilling tale of European football. Stay tuned, keep those blue flags flying high, and remember, in the world of football, the game is never over until the final whistle. Until next time, keep the passion alive and may your team find the back of the net.